this turns on, Jim?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo, you have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. So we're up and running.
De Arrascaeta.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Jimenez cuts out the pass.
Well, that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Araujo makes the interception.
De Arrascaeta. Ugarte.
And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Valverde wins the duel this time.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Ugarte. Now it's Darwin. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Ugarte. Ugarte, gently done.
Quality ball.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Valverde.
De Arrascaeta.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
Here's the header!
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Aim forwards.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Driven forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's been drilled forward.
Oliveira. De la Cruz.
Moved on forwards. Uruguay have reclaimed it. Araujo shifted upfield.
Valverde.
Now the cross. And it's played forward.
Uruguay couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ugarte.
Ugarte cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with some...
Chance! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Valverde, and he goes cross-field.
De Arrascaeta.
And here's Nunez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Up towards the front line. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo with the clearance. Oh, this looks sharp. Keeper has taken decisive action.
De Arrascaeta.
And they can counter here.
And it's Ugarte.
And here's Nunez. Gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice.
De Arrascaeta.
Real, can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Uruguay break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Oh, can he get onto this? And that has put paid to that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Moved on forwards. And that has been knocked clear. Ugarte aim forwards. De Arrascaeta, and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Up he goes! Long ball looking to counter. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Is onto it in a flash. Jimenez cuts out the pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. That's been drilled forward. Araujo, nicely aimed pass. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jimenez goes forward. That's really well manoeuvred. It's just beyond his reach. Oliveira shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a nicely weighted pass. Clears it away. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Tries to get it clear. He's had a shot! An inviting looking ball that. Calmly anticipates. Jimenez, it's a sharp pass. They get a throw in. Cleared away. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Montero. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. De Arrascaeta. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oliveira, forwards and with intent.
De La Cruz.
Played back in. And it's played forward. Is onto it in a flash. Jimenez cuts it out. Moved on forwards. Pinged towards the front line. Well read, nice interception. Jimenez driven forward. That has been cut short. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Ugarte, gently done. And here's Valverde. Decent chance! Good strike, quite an alarm. And it's hoisted clear. Chance, surely! And he whips it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nunez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
No, that's too long. And here's Nunez. Nunez played out to the left flank. That'll be a throw.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Montero. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Up towards the front line. That has been cut short. Oh, this looks sharp. Ugarte. Oh, good-looking ball. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Araujo, aim forwards. Caught offside that time. That is a brilliant interception. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, that's neat. Brilliantly cut out. That looks a good ball through. And the keeper has it. Nunez, now he's off and running. And The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ugarte, gently done. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oliveira, quality ball. Nunez chasing after it. Has a look and plays it forward. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Have it back and can go again. Ugarte shifted upfield. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. And he's there to get it away. Montero. Gary Rodriguez. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. Goes for a shot! Up towards the front line. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Oliveira. Ugarte. That's good play. Nice physical challenge. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Delivered in. And he's there to clear it. Jimenez makes the interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. Aim forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a lovely, neat pass. Muscular approach does pay off here. Do have a chance to counter here. Nunez, now he's off and running. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Lofted upfield. Cuts out the pass. That's been drilled forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gary Rodriguez. Some good work on the right flank here. Ugarte does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. Played towards the front line. And he's there to clear it. Oliveira. Oliveira goes forward. Oh, easy pickings there. De Arrascaeta. Out towards the flank. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gary Rodriguez. That has found him in acres of space. He's having a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Nunez.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's tidy. Montero. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Arrascaeta, and now the breakaway. That's been slipped through. Now it's De Arrascaeta. And that was very necessary. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's really well manoeuvred. Forward it goes. A searching ball out wide. And that is a little undercooked. Driven forward, calmly anticipates. Aim forwards. Jimenez gets it clear. Out of play for a throw. Valverde, too strong for his opponent there. Ugarte calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. Oliveira, forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. De Arrascaeta. Hit into... Oh, what a climb! Well, the ball's come loose here. Wins the duel this time. Araujo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. Up towards the front line.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Quality ball. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. And there's green grass ahead of him. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice control. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Darwin. Can he spark a counter here? Valverde. Valverde with the cross. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Time to deliver. Cross goes in there. And it's Ugarte. Ugarte. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well, it's got out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Clears it away. Played in with purpose. And he's there to clear it. Proves too strong. And here's Nunez. Valverde. De Arrascaeta, who's set up one goal so far. Played out to the right. And that's a good ball. He can get that clear. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now, what about a counter-attack? He is onto it in a flash. That has been cut short. Spread out to the left. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Valverde. Could move up a gear here. De Arrascaeta. And here's Nunez. Out to the right. Great work on the overlap. Gets it away. Moved on forwards. That's been drilled forward. And that has been cleared. And that is out of play. Montero. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Valverde. Montero. Gary Rodriguez. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Uruguay happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Uruguay carrying a one-goal lead.
De Arrascaeta.
And here's Nunez. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go. Uruguay have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Succumbs to the pressure.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Jimenez makes the interception. Araujo.
And it's played forward.
Cuts out the pass.
Gary Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. Deftly away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Has a look and plays it forward.
Nicely intercepted.
Aim forwards.
De la Cruz. Oliveira. Oliveira.
Nicely aimed pass.
Now it's De Arrascaeta. De la Cruz.
Out to the left it goes.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Moved on forwards. Aim forwards.
Ugarte. Jimenez.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Defending was strong and firm. Quality ball.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
And it's played forward. Araujo driven forward. Well, the clearance is short. Up towards the front line.
De Arrascaeta.
And here's Nunez.
And it's Valverde.
Valverde knocks it out wide.
Ugarte.
And here's Nunez.
Oh, great chance!
Serves up across.
It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Araujo.
Oh, this looks sharp. Has a look and plays it forward.
De Arrascaeta.
And here's Nunez. Good chance here. Danger averted for now.
expertly cut out, really nicely done. Throw in. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Forward it goes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oliveira goes forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Nunez is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Uruguay are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Oliveira, gently done. De la Cruz. De Arrascaeta. Ugarte. Moved on forwards. Valverde. Now here's the delivery. No, that's not going to find its target. De la Cruz. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's been drilled forward. And they can't read. He's onto it in a flash. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Valverde. De la Cruz. And it's played forward. Ugarte. De la Cruz. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Proves too strong. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Thumps it clear. Valverde. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, it's played into the area. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Oh, that's overhit. Aim forwards, cuts out the pass.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
De La Cruz.
Moved on forwards. And here's Valverde. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Gary Rodriguez has a look and plays it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ugarte forwards and with intent. And it's hoisted clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. That's a good run down the left. Pings it across. To Arrascaeta.
Oliveira. De La Cruz. Oliveira.
Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Ugarte. Ugarte chips it through. And here comes the corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Montero. Gary Rodriguez tries to dink it through. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That has been cut short.
De La Cruz.
That's really well manoeuvred. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Moved on forwards. The pass has gone astray. De Arrascaeta. And it's Valverde. That's very neat. Valverde looks to the other side. It's a promising position. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, red. Nice interception. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gary Rodriguez. And it's played forward. Araujo with the clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. And the counter-attack is on for Uruguay. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Nunez does really well to win the ball there. That's going to go a long way. Oliveira, aim forwards. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Aim forwards. Wins the duel this time. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Long ball looking to counter. Araujo moved on forwards. That's really well cleared. Driven forward. And he's there to clear it. De Arrascaeta. That's really well manoeuvred. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oliveira. That's a lovely, neat pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cleared away. Ugarte. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Araujo getting this one clear. De Arrascaeta. Ugarte forwards and with intent. And here's Nunez. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Uruguay are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Jimenez. Nunez, now he's off and running. Araujo cuts it out. Quality ball. And he's straight offside. Araujo. And it's played forward. Ugarte. That's really well manoeuvred. Played towards the other side. Gary Rodriguez. Oliveira shifted upfield. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Darwin. Nunez! And he thumps it clear. Montero moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Over to the left. That is lovely. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Up towards the front line. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Araujo, nicely aimed pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's just beyond his reach. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries from a long way out. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all for you. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Valverde. And here's Nunez to Arrascaeta. Quality ball. Well read, nice interception. Jimenez aim forwards. Aim forwards. De Arrascaeta. And here's Nunez. Now then, the ball's come loose. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Moved on forwards. Driven forward. Araujo. That's been drilled forward. And the pass is intercepted. Lofted upfield. Clipped into space. He is just caressing the ball. He's there to get rid. Montero. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Oliveira. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's played forward. De Arrascaeta. Valverde. Cuts out the pass. Out to the left it goes. He's nice physical challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he cuts out the supply. And the keeper takes decisive action. Montero. Up towards the front line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's picked out the run. Valverde. Cleared away. And claimed it back swiftly. Montero. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Jimenez. Oh, this looks sharp. Gary Rodriguez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
That has been cut short. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oliveira. Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that's aimed into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That's been drilled forward. Spread out to the left. Nuno da Costa. And the shot! The muscular approach does pay off here. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Uruguay really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents were only going to emerge with little more than their pride intact.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Señoras y señores, este es un anuncio de niños perdidos. Por favor, vigile a sus niños en todo momento durante el partido.